too sharp, too flat. Damn, my head is a mess. Just fine. Dust tone. Yeah. That's it. We tuned in now.
Life is just a frequency and I've been off key, vibrating with the static that is drowning out me. My nerves are like these strings pulled a little too tight, screaming in the shadows of the middle of the night. Twist the peg to the left, loosen up the strain, twist the grinder to the right, crushing up the pain. It's a delicate balance, walking on the wire between the cold hardwood and the burning of the fire. I'm tuning the silence, I'm fixing the tone, calibrating the soul inside this empty zone. A little bit of resin to make the music stick, a little bit of medicine to heal the sick. From the noise in my head to the beat in the chest, finally found a rhythm, finally found a rest. They say perfection is a myth, well I think they're right. I'm just trying to make it sound okay for the night. Adjusting the bridge, adjusting the mood, finding holy water in the solitude. The world outside is distorted, heavy and loud, but in here it's crystal clear, floating on a cloud. Every turn of the wrist, every breath of the smoke is a way to fix the parts of me that broke. Breathing on the bow, breathing in the lungs, speaking the language without using tongues.
Harmonize.
We are in tune. Let the concert begin. Resin on the fingers, Rosin on the string.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the dark, bowing on the wire. Room full of smoke, lungs full of fire. Got the block of Rosin, rub it till it's white. Gotta make it grip if I wanna play it right. Life is a slippery slope, y'all know the deal. That's why I need a resin just to keep it real. Sticky on the left hand, sticky on the right, turning vibration into power for the night. I ain't playing lullabies, I ain't playing soft. I'm cutting through the silence, taking the mask off. Violin screaming like a siren in the street, murdering the melody, murdering the beat. Rosin on the boat, give me that friction. Reason in the pipe, feed the addiction. I make the wood sing, I make the head spin. Trapped in the ritual, soaked in the sin. Yeah, sticky, yeah, it's gold. Stories of a gangster that were never told. They see the case open, think I'm acting class, until the bass drops and the flow get nasty. 4 strings tighter than a noose on the neck. Command and respect, yeah, I keep the whole deck. Smoke cloud thick like a phantom passing by. Red in the eyes, but I keep the head high. I treat this instrument just like a weapon. Watch where you stepping, watch what you rippin'. Classic with the trap, blending up the style. Walking through the valley for a lonely mile.
Falling down, smoke rising up. Empty the clip, empty the cup. It's just physics, man, friction and fire.
Rosin on the ball, give me that friction. Resin in the pipe, feed the addiction. I make the wood sing, I make the head spin. Trapped in the ritual, soaked in the sin. Yeah, it's sticky, yeah, it's gold. Stories of a gangster that were never told. Sticky fingers, keep it tight.
Welcome to the Sold Out Show. VIP section is full tonight. Yeah. I step into the spotlight, but it's just a kitchen lamp. Room is cold and damp, looking like a prison camp. But in my mind, I'm standing on the Carnegie stage, violin in my hand, turning the page. Look at the sofa, staring with those leather eyes, judging every note, seeing through the lies. The bookshelf is the balcony, stacked to the top, waiting for the drop, waiting for the music to pop. I put the resin on the ball, let the magic begin, playing a symphony for the dust on the bin. No tickets sold, but the house is packed tight, just me and the furniture, alone in the night. I play a serenade for the empty chairs, singing to the ghosts floating on the stairs. The velvet is torn and the wood is scratched, but the melody is perfect and the soul is matched. It's a beautiful madness, a lonely affair. My serenade for the empty chair. I hit the high note, fingers bleeding on the string, feeling like a beggar, feeling like a king. The ash from my blunt is the roses they throw, but nobody's watching and nobody knows. I close my eyes tight, I can hear the roar, I can hear the chanting, I can hear the score. But when I open them up, it's just the shadows on the wall. No one to catch me, so I just let myself fall. This ain't a performance, man, this is a plea. Is anybody out there listen to me? And now, for the finale, the curtain call. Watch me take a bow. The applause is silence, and the silence is deafening. Thank you. Good night. Did you hear that? Shh. Turn the music down. Inside of mine and I threw away the key. Shadows in the corner, they're looking at me. Look out the window, see the branches on the tree. Looking like a hand reaching out to grab an. Is it a ghost? Is it a phantom? Is it a threat? Paranoia making me covered in a cold sweat. Ice on my forehead, shivers down the spine. Took a gamble with the smoke, crossed the borderline. Every car passing by sounds like a thunder. Dragging my spirit and my body right under. I'm pacing the floor, checking the lock on the door. My brain is declaring a psychological. Tremolo, tremolo, shaking in the dark. The violin is biting like a wolf with a bark. It's a bad trip, falling in a deep cascade. Scared of the monster that my own mind made. The smoke says chill, but the strings scream run. Caught in a trap that has just begun. Tremolo, 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 tremolo. The violin is screaming, no warning in the ear. Amplifying every single hidden little fear. Resin trying to call me, tell me it's okay. But the Rosin on the boat is sawing away. Sawing through the logic, sawing through the calm. Sweaty palms, reading signs, sounding the alarm. The walls are closing in, the ceiling getting low. Time is moving fast, then it's moving slow. Am I fading? Or am I just really high? Why does the moon look like a watching eye?
Just breathe. Just breathe, man. It's just a plan. It's just the wood.
No! They are rocking!
Tremolo, 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 shaking in the dark. The violin is biting like a wolf with a bark. It's a bad trip, falling in a deep cascade. Scared of the monster that my own mind made. The smoke says chill, but the strings scream run. Caught in a trap that has just begun. Come on.
Yeah.
We flying now! Higher! Push it to the limit!
I'm riding on the frequency, I'm surfing on the wave. Digging up the passion from the cradle to the grave. The resin is kicking, the rosin is sticking. The clock on the wall is frantically ticking. Tighten up the peg, make the tension rise. I'm seeing the galaxy with my naked eyes. The melody is screaming the perfect design. I'm walking on the edge of a razor thin line. Don't stop, don't pause, just to give me some more. We break it through the ceiling and the roof and the floor. Playing with fire, I'm the king of the ring. Putting all my pressure on a single little. Just like that. Down, just like that.
The vibration stopped, the magic is dead. Silence rushing back into my head. Look at it curling up like a dying snake. Just how much pressure can a spirit take?
One little snap and the world falls apart. One little tear in the middle of the heart. I could fix it.
I got a spare pack in the case, but I can't move my hands. I can feel my face. The high is evaporating into the air,
Leaving me naked in the wooden chair.
It was all fake anyway, just a chemical piece. A temporary rental, a short-term lease.
So I sit and I stare at the broken wire, watching the ashes turn cold in the fire. Useless, just like me.
Let it be broken. I'm done for tonight.
Sorry.
Sitting by the pain, counting every drop, watching them race, watching them stop. Clock on the wall, hands don't move, stuck in the groove, nothing to prove. Smoke is a ribbon, blue and gray, floating around, then drifting away. I'm here but I'm gone, body in the chair, mind in the mist, floating on air.
These are called the raindrops falling on the glass, plucking at the memories, shadows of the past. One note for a sorrow, one note for a dream, flowing down the river of a silent stream. Ting, 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 just let it rain. These are called the raindrops. Yeah.
Flash in the brain, phone in the hand, text from a ghost, I don't understand. I see a smile, faded and dim. Was it for her or was it for him? Promise I made to fix up the door, promise I made to ask for more. Forgot them all, doesn't matter now. Just watching the water wipe out the brow. Not sad, not happy, just observing the show, letting the feeling come and go.
Falling on the glass, plucking at the memories, shadows of the past. One note for a sorrow, one note for a dream, floating down the river of a silent stream. Ting, 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 just let it rain.
Just thank God.
Show is over. The crowd is left. Well, the crowd was never here anyway. I wiped the white dust off the varnish red, put the sleeping beauty back into her bed, loosen up the horsehair, let the tension go. We survived another night, we survived the low. You screamed for me when I couldn't find a voice, you cried for me when I didn't have a choice. But the sun is creeping like a thief across the floor, stealing the magic that we made before. The resin is hard, the fire is dead. Time to get the demons out of my head. Fold the cloth, tuck it underneath the neck. Reality is coming to collect a check.
Case closed, lock the sorrow inside in the velvet lining where the secrets hide. Snap the latches, hear the heavy click, bury in the memories, make it quick. Goodbye to the moon, goodbye to the spark. I'm packing on my soul in a box of the dark. Case closed.
Look in the mirror, eyes are clearing up, washing out the ashes from the coffee cup. The smoke has vanished, dissolved in the air, leaving no trace that I was ever there. I Put on the shirt, I put on the shoes, I put on the smile that I hate to use. Gotta walk out the door and play the game when nobody knows the play or the name. But I know it's waiting when the day is done, right here in the corner, hiding from the sun. My wooden therapist, my hollow friend, waiting for the night to begin again. They see a man walking down the street. They don't see the orchestra beneath his feet. They don't know the wars I fought in this chair. They don't know why I'm gasping for the air. It's our little secret.
Case closed, lock the sorrow inside in the velvet lining where the secrets hide. Snap the latches, hear the heavy click. Burying the memories, make it quick. Goodbye to the moon, goodbye to the spark. I'm packing up my soul in the box of the dark. Case closed.
Smoke clear.
Just me in the shadows.